Welcome to a special edition of Limitless Trading. Seeing that everybody is talking about this Tesla trade, I wanted to bring you what we were giving our team. So we have always blocked off dark pool, right? 328, 361, 337, so on and so forth. And our AI was telling us that this was going to about 467, 492 area. And we saw a block on Friday of 395.66. Elon Musk was tweeting, thank me later. You know, 2 and 2 is always 4. But if we're just using our levels, we knew that as levels hold, and our AI was saying buy every dip because we were going to 467. In fact, the broadcast of the AI was very correct. On top of the fact that I said, and I always say, anytime any equity on any time frame goes under the 10 SMA or 10 EMA, you could take that long every single time. It doesn't mean that you take long if it collapses. You want to wait for it to recover a dark pool level. So what am I telling people now? Because everybody's going crazy, the market's up. No, wait for it to back test. So let's just say here, as the time of the recording, we're at 422. Let it back test Elon's purchase at around 395.66. And then you could take longs, whether you want to take, excuse me, long options, which I would be very, very skeptical because it's very volatile, especially with VIX. Somebody betting on VIX going to 30, you're going to get IV crush even if you're right. But let's just say if back test is 395.66, you take your long into the 467 target area, or if you want to wait a little bit and say, okay, well, I wanted to see if it goes a little bit further down or scale at 395 and let it back test possibly 359.87, which is another recent dark pool area where you can get a better entry into the 467 target that we have. This one we're kind of giving you as a freebie. I would not personally take longs at 422 because now you have a gap fill, and just like it goes up when he buys, there's always something nefarious that could bring it back down. So don't chase. Let it come back. Let it retest the level. Dark pools don't lie. Levels don't lie. Market makers are going to sell into here on him buying. Because he obviously was short squeezing on what we have been talking about, his remote taxi and all this robotics. I think he's gonna start integrating, and basically the Tesla vehicle is going to turn into a taxi because sales are horrible. But not an opinion, just the way it is right now in terms of what's going on with his market. So let it backtest 395.66, which was his dark pool buy, or even a little bit oversell to 360. It's our target is 467. But you don't take it after a gap fill when there's so much noise. If you have any questions, again, the links below if you want information on specific equities, tickers, futures. If there is no information, we will not charge you. We're only going to charge you if we actually have an entry point and exit point to give you. Otherwise, there's nothing for us to talk about. Or if you want the courses on how we do this, feel free to click the link below. Good luck.